Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. When you get this, it will be Christmas. So again, Merry Christmas to everybody. So we are going to do this little snowman. There's like 2 snowmen and a little campfire. So we're going to do this cute little setup. My plan is I'm going to do this in brown. I'm going to do this in a white with like a hint of blue through it. And for these snowmen, they're going to be in white, all but their hat. So I've turned them inside out. Let me zoom you in here a little bit so you can maybe see. That is the snowman's little face. So I'm not going to do anything with that. I'm just going to do the hat because that is going to be... Oh, hang on. Sorry. I'm trying to zoom you back down. There we go. So obviously I want the bulk of the snowman to be white. It does look like he has a scarf and 2 mittens. So whatever the hat is, I'm going to do the 2 mittens. And I'm going to try and do the scarf. So that's what we're going to do on this guy. And then on this one's much smaller. So again, it has a hat. It's got its tiny, tiny little face right there. And then we have the scarf coming down here and 2 mittens. So we're just going to start. I'm going to use the chrome powder in blue for the big one. And we're going to use the chrome powder holographic pink for this little guy. And I'm going to move these aside because we're not going to do them right yet. And I'm going to get a brush. I'm just going to bring this over so I can have a few little options of brushes. So we're going to do the hat first. And I do have something on there. And then I will just clean up whatever I need to. So we had a good Christmas with all of my kids and grandkids. And again, like I said, we didn't do a gift exchange this year. We kept it. We went right back to what Christmas is meant to be. Did it feel weird? Absolutely. But yet, it also, I don't know, it kind of felt good. It was a lot less stressful on all kinds of different scenarios, from, you know, all the shopping and the wrapping and not knowing what to get, and my 2 of my grandkids are just turned, one's going on 19, one is just turned 18 on Monday, and my youngest grandson is 14. So, you know, they're at the age where you ask them what they want, they don't know. And then you buy them stuff and they never use it. So And it's stressful on the family. You know, just, my kids, they don't have the extra either. So I'm like, you know what? We're just going to bring it right back to being together. And that is basically what Christmas is about, right? So, and I had decided to do that. I had asked the kids and they all agreed that they thought it was a good idea. And then my daughter's mother-in-law decided she was doing the same. So that way it allowed, you know, the parents to buy for their kids and not have the pressure of everything else. So even though it was different, it was still really, really nice. So everybody came over. We spent the whole day together. So yeah, it was really nice. And now my husband's upstairs just chilling, and he was like, do you have a project for tomorrow? And I said, no. And he's like, well, if you want to go make one. He goes, I'm just going to sit here and relax a little bit. I'll take the dog out. I'm like, okay. Don't have to ask me twice. Because I really wanted to come down and do a project, but I didn't want to be rude, you know, and just leave him sitting there. It is Christmas Eve, but I think he was just ready to just take a chill, and so yeah. So I'm just doing that bottom layer because that, to me, is the scarf. And I am going to do this. I know this is probably more of the arm, but because there's a shape there, I'm going to color that in. And we will see. Like I said, I don't know. I've never done this mold, so I don't know what it's really supposed to look like. But we're going to find out real soon. So I did finally get some good family pictures. I wanted to do it at Thanksgiving, and by the time I thought of it, everybody was skedaddling, and I'm like, oh crap, I didn't get my pictures. So yeah, if I can remember, I'll put one or two in there at the end. Let's see if I can. Just get this area here without damaging the scarf part too much. And then I'm hoping that when I flip this little bugger around, I'm not going to get pink everywhere. So now I'm just gonna take the brush and make sure if I did scrape any of that pink, that I'm just spreading that around. And then I'm just gonna do a white. We'll just make a white resin. Yeah, we got a little in here we got to clean up. But not too bad. And then like any of the little details we can embellish after. So there, we got one done. Now let's get this big boy done. Hopefully he'll be a little easier because he's bigger. So I'm thinking I'm going to start on the bottom with this guy. I don't know. We'll see. So this is the Chrome Blue by Let's Resin. So I created an affiliate link with Amazon. I just figured it would be a lot easier that I could like make a category like molds. So any of the molds that I use, if I bought them on Amazon, they will be in there. If I, got them on Temu, then I will put that link in the bottom, or if I got them, somewhere else. But I just figured maybe it will help kind of keep things a little bit easier. Now this thing is driving me nuts. I'm going to use this little one. So I'm going to use the cover, and we are going to try and get the scarf part first. So maybe with this brush, I won't make as much of a mess. Maybe. God, my voice is hoarse. I've talked and laughed so much today. So we had a nice dinner. I made a potato salad. And we did a pork butt in the smoker. Every time we have family over, they always want something in the smoker. So that was really yummy. And then we had like pickles and olives and all the little extra thingies. All right, so that worked. So maybe on this guy, I'm only going to do his mittens, and then we can see the difference, I guess. Because it does show like an arm there, but I'm thinking that it should be probably just the mittens colored in. So let's just do the mittens on this guy, and then we can see a comparison from the two. So these I ended up getting on Temu because Amazon they were out of stock on Amazon. So and okay, this is a scarf. I'm like, I know this guy's got a scarf. Where is it? And with these chrome powders, make sure you really rub them in good. And these don't fly as much as the regular mica powder does. So I'm going to do the hat and then we will do the cleanup. So I just went back to a little bit fluffier brush for the hat because there's a much bigger area. Yeah, my poor dog is exhausted. The boys made of her all afternoon. She even got in the pictures with us. She's hurting tonight though. She's limping quite a bit, so I had to keep reminding the boys that you gotta take it easy on her because she's got her bum leg. All right, making sure I get that pom-pom. I don't think the other one had a pom-pom. This guy does, so. Okay, so let's. I'm going to take a Q-tip and see if that works any easier to clean up this area in here. And I'm going to So the other thing I want to try, and let me know in the comments if you guys have tried adding the chrome powder directly to your resin. And if you did it come out good? Because I think I want to try that. So I believe the next video is going to be that new two-tiered shelf tray that I got. I've been wanting to do it, but I'm running a couple ideas through my head, and I don't know which way I want to go yet. So that's why I haven't done it. I'm just trying to get up close, and then I'll go in and we'll wipe the rest off with either a baby wipe or a paper towel with alcohol on it. Just gonna wipe all the extra that I can. Little spot there. there, I think we got our little guy. Crap. All right, before I plop him in all the way, I gotta clean that little bit up. That's the only thing about these, doing these and then plopping them back the other way, because then you can get mica powders everywhere and it just makes for more cleanup. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my resin mixed up. While that is mixing, I will just kind of go over those again and get out what I can, and then I'll be back and we're going to mix up our resin. I'm going to do a little bit at a time so that I can get the brown. We'll get that poured first, because I am going to mix this brown. This is going to be a white and a blue, and then this is going to be white. I did not pre-measure these, so I'm thinking 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do 12 ounces, and we'll see if we have enough, and if we have too much, we'll make extras. So I'll be right back. All right, so I've got almost 14 ounces. I over poured one a little bit, but that's fine. And I'm not going to run this through the debubbler because we're going to color it. So you're not going to see the micro bubbles anyways. And I did get my white pigment paste out. I don't know what brand this is. I got this on Amazon. But I always keep forgetting that I have it. All right, so let's get, I'm just thinking like a ½ an ounce for that. So I'm thinking that is more than enough. And I'm just going to use the brown. I don't have many browns, so I'm going to be on the hunt. If you guys know of any good browns, put them in the comments, because I'm definitely going to get some sort of a brown mica powder, because I have coffee and the coffee doesn't, it comes out weird. It's got like red and green in it, and that's not brown. It's not even coffee color. I'm just saying. And if I've made too much of this brown, I'm going to pour some around. I believe that's where the campfire goes. So I'm going to pour some around that. I am going to look to see if I have a brown mica powder. I mean, oh my God, look at that. I just pulled it out. A brown alcohol ink. All right, I think that's gonna be okay. For some, it's a little bit more red than I want, but we are just gonna go with it. So let's get this little campfire poured. And before I go all the way up, I'm gonna run my stick And I'm just using the Craftor epoxy resin. I really like that resin because it cures, it's almost like a fast cure. It's a thicker resin and it sets up really good. And it degasses really good as well. So just trying to clean up my edges here a little bit. Okay, so we've got that poured. So I am going to mix the rest in white, and then I'm going to pour a little bit out to mix some of this light blue, because I want that to be kind of like a shadow underneath. I don't know if I'm going to be able to achieve what I'm trying to do, but we're going to see. So we're just going to mix this in here. We'll see what we get for white. Just want to make sure I get it all off the stick. And stirred in. All right, I'm going to switch to a bigger stick. I don't know why I used this small one, but I did. So let's get a nice big old stick out. Okay, that's nice and solid white. The cover on this before we have an oopsie-doo, because you guys know me. Anything is possible. Okay, so I'm just going to use another small cup. And just a little bit. I'm going to take this and let's see what we get. Oh, that gives it a little sparkle. Yeah, that's going to be a perfect kind of shadowy, snow colory type of thing. I'm actually wondering if I want to put some crushed crystal in here, but I don't think it's going to show. I don't think it's going to. So what I'm going to do, let's get our first snowman filled. All right, so we're at 11 ounces. I'm gonna fill it about halfway, and I'm just going to make sure I squeeze to get the pom-pom. So we have no bubbles. No, we don't want no bubbles. Okay, so let's see. So we have 7. So 4 ounces. I was pretty close. I was. Let's get this little guy, get him poured. Just move it so you guys can see what I'm, kind of see what I'm doing. So again, stop halfway. I can't remember. I don't think there was a pom-pom in there, but just in case. Yeah, I wanted to take time and measure all my molds that I got, and I just have not had time. Okay, so that is going to be the fire pit. I'm going to pour, I didn't even spray those with alcohol. Let's just, get around the base. The brown. Okay, now how am I gonna get this to, because I kind of want this to, if it runs down in the brown, I'm not too, because I'm going to pour the white over. I'm just trying to get some areas in here that will kind of glisten, maybe some shadowy, a little bit of shadowed snow in between these. I don't know if this is going to work, guys, because it's not like painting when you're dealing with resin. Resin does what resin wants to do. No matter what you tell it, it don't listen. It just don't. Okay. Let's... Now we're just gonna see what happens. Are you kidding me? And I'm just gonna try to use what I've got. Because I'm hoping these colors don't like completely meld down to the bottom. Try to put more of the blue over here. And we're gonna pour a little bit more of the brown on this front part. I really don't want to mix up any more resin, guys. So we will just see what we get. You know, if this goes down, it'll just look like dirty snow. So that might not be too bad. So we are gonna let this cure, and we are gonna see what happens. It'll be a surprise. It'll be a Christmas surprise. Okay, so I'm just gonna, oh, if the snow could stay like that on the other side, that would be sweet. So now I'm gonna wipe my tools down. So I'm gonna take this somewhat dirty paper towel, and I'm just going to wipe out my excess resin as much as I can get with this paper towel. And this is how I clean my containers and my paddles. So I've got the bulk of it. Now I'm just gonna spray that down. I'm gonna finish wiping these paddles. And I'm going to give these a good spritz. Pop any bubbles while we're at it. And I'm just going to take a paper towel. Oh, and this paddle comes off, so it does make it easier to clean. I thought I broke it when I first took it off. Wipe them down like that, and then I'm gonna pop that back on, just like that. Just gonna give it another little wipe. Just use a clean end of the paper towel. And now I'm all set for the next batch. And I'll take this and we will wipe this out. And then I just turn that inside out. And it's all clean on the inside. And if you get any on the outside, you just put a little alcohol and just wipe that down like that. And then you are all set to go when you need more resin. And then you can put your two pieces back together. I love this little mini mixer. I wish they would do this on the big one, because it definitely is a lot better. Definitely, definitely. I know that ain't gonna stay, but I'm trying to keep that where the snow is. Alrighty, guys, that does it. And I will be back for demold. After I wipe this. I actually bought me another mat. I thought it was way bigger than it is. So I'm trying to keep it clean because my desk looks atrocious. It really does. Alrighty, guys. I will see you on demold. Alrighty, guys. This is all cured. Let's see. I hope it's similar to that on the front. Let's do our little fire pit thing. Oh, look at that. Is so cute. And I've got an idea for the middle here. All right, let's get our little bottom piece out here. This is real easy unmold. Oh, cool. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. Yes. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. And let's, no bubbles. Nope, no bubbles. Yay! All right, let's get the little guy out. Oh. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna, I've got some touch up to do with my marker, but that is so adorable. And see where when I turned it the right way, I missed some spots. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I love that blue. Oh, he came out so cute. Yeah, so I'm glad I just did the mittens. I got to fix that one. So we got a little bit in there, but no bubbles. It's gorgeous. So that is our little campfire people. Okay, so let's get their little face on. And I think I'm just going to do black for the nose as well. Yeah, that's cute. So this one I definitely got some cleanup. But hopefully okay. Let me grab my white marker. And we're just going to just color this part in, that's all. Now we'll clean that off. that dry to put a little bit more on. So I'll re-pour this one, but I just want to see if I can at least fix it a little bit. And it'll probably take a couple of coats of the white. So where, I know I have some spots to touch up. Where are they? One's right here. That is so cute. So what I was thinking of doing, do I have, that's if I have it. I don't know if I have orange glitter. Crap, I don't. Out of all the colors that I have, I do not have an orange. Crap. Oh, but this might work. This might work. These come in like little kits that you get stuff in. It's like nail art. Alrighty, now let me get a little cup. Some UV resin. Don't need a lot. Perfect. That is going to work. Okay. Let me put the cover on this, because if not, we're going to have pieces flying everywhere. And where's my big light? Because what I was going to do was just put the orange glitter in there, but I don't have any orange glitter. I figured I might, but I didn't. Okay. So it's not as vibrant as I wanted it to be. Let's see. Let me see if I have any orange. I do. I have. This is opaque resin pigment in orange. Which I have never used. These ones you have to snip some of the end. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna be better. Because I want it to show up. So what I could have done is I could have done these rocks too in a little bit different color to make it stand out and the base be like more of a red, so it's glowing. But for the first one, at least now I know what to expect when I do another one. I'll show you that. I'm going to pop that under the UV light. Let me just kind of bring it up and hold it for you guys so you can kind of see the whole little look. Isn't that cute? And I like the brown in here because it's, you know, around a fire pit, the ground would be dirtier. It would have some... Or you could put an actual tea light in there too. Now that I'm looking at that. So that just sits up there. Or you could put a tea light. I think those look really cute. Okay, guys, that does it for today. And I will finish getting this cured and I will get her tidied up a little bit more. and I will get some final pictures for you. Alrighty, guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye.